Hi there, this is William Lambert. Listen, the last time we talked, I was talking about paradigms with respect to teachers, but now paradigm is like a mindset. It controls everything you do. Listen, I listen to a lot of motivational speakers, and they're good, but they don't really get it like I want to give it to you. Let me give you an example. I've heard the expression, you got to be ready when opportunity knocks. But think about that mindset. When you hear a knock, the first thing that comes to your mind is the door. Somebody's knocking at the door, so I gotta get up and go answer the door. Okay, maybe I look through a little hole, but I gotta answer the door. That's kind of good, but it's not the best. Let me give you a better mindset with respect to opportunity. Very rarely will opportunity knock. In fact, I'd like to say opportunity does not knock. What I'd like for you to think about a corridor. And think about on the right side, there are windows. On the left side, there are windows. But most people don't see the windows. They have on blinders. For those of you who are young and don't know, this is what blinders look like. Blinders on a horse kept the horse walking straight ahead and not looking to the left and to the right. I think most people have on blinders and they're not looking at the windows of opportunity. But here's what I want you to think of. I want you to think that the windows are always opening and closing at different rates of speed. Some are opening and closing fast, some are opening and closing slowly, and then some are making noise, screech. Some are opening and closing silently. Here is the metaphoric action step. As you walk through the corridor of life, the windows on the left, the windows on the right are opening and closing. Opportunity is not going to knock. There are windows of opportunity. Run and jump through the window because the window will close. Now, let me share this. There is what, how, and when. When is very important with respect to opportunities. Let me give you an example, an action step. There are a lot of people who go look for a job and they don't have a job. That's hard, man. You go look for a job when you are gainfully employed and you're relatively satisfied, you're making a relatively decent salary. Now let's just say, for the sake of my math, you're making $50,000. If you take a vacation day and go look for a job and you tell them, I got a job, I make $50,000, they can't offer you less than that. They have to offer you more money. And more often than not, if they want you to have the job, they will. If you don't have a job, they're going to offer you the least salary available for the company. Action step. When you have a job, take a vacation day and go apply for another one. You would be totally 100% surprised. Look for another job when you have a job. Now listen, here's another concept. I would like for you mentally not to work to earn money. Don't work to earn, work to learn. Learn everything you can think of on the job. I used to work for Bell South. They had a lot of technological machines. And one time they brought in a big 5-foot horizontal printer. The first thing they said is, don't let Lambert near the printer because he's going to learn how to use it. You're right. Because if the guy who was using the printer to print important documents died, they would not close the company. They would roll him over and say, does anybody know how to use a printer? And somebody would have raised their hand. Guess who? The thing is, you have to jump through the windows of opportunity because, and this is very important, I believe in life, you don't regret what you tried to do and it didn't work. What you regret is what you didn't have the courage to try. The worst thing in the world, man, is shoulda, woulda, coulda. Don't do the shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now, let me leave you with a thought. You might not agree with this, but this is profound to me. The greatest joy in the world is not a beautiful wife. The greatest joy in the world is not wonderful children. To me, I really believe the greatest joy in the world is going to a job that you absolutely love, that you can't wait to go to work, because children can leave, and the wife can get old and ugly, or she can leave, but you'll love her anyway. But the greatest joy in the world, let me repeat, is having a job where you can't wait to go to work. I don't want you to be a victim of shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm Bill Lambert. Thank you.